Today on Dad Hut, we're going to be taking a look at the most popular budget-friendly dash cam on Amazon. Is it worth it? Let's find out. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Dad Hut. Today, we are going to be taking a look at the most popular budget option for a dash cam on Amazon. This is the 70mai or 70mai M300. It is a very budget-friendly dash cam, and if you're looking for your first dash cam, or you're just looking for something to record the footage when you're driving in case an accident or something happens, this is the most popular option on Amazon with over 10,000 reviews. So I'm going to show you plenty of footage. I'm going to let you know what you get, what you don't get, and basically, is it worth it? Let's find out. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on the install. It's pretty straightforward. I had no problems connecting to the app. It sends out a Wi-Fi signal. You connect to it, it runs through a setup, and you're done. The app is, again, bare bones, just some options to turn on and off. Nothing crazy, and that's where you can pull your footage from. The install, the cord was, I think, about 11 feet. I had plenty of room in my Jeep to tuck the cord and hide it everywhere. You don't have to do that. So obviously that's going to depend on the car you have, but the install, very simple, very basic, and I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it. There are other videos out there. Now for this whole review, I'm going to be sprinkling in footage from all kinds of weather. I'm going to do driving in the morning directly into the sun. I'm going to do night driving, rain driving. It is summertime right now, so I don't have any winter driving, but I'm going to just have footage playing basically the whole time so you can see what you get. I will say the thing I want to start with first is the video quality, and it looks really good on a phone, but when you blow it up onto a bigger screen, so if you're watching this on the TV right now, you can kind of see it starts to get a little muddy on a bigger screen, but viewing it on a phone, I think it actually looks pretty good. So I think that's one of the budgets and one of the cuts you're going to sacrifices you're going to have to make when you order something like this budget dash cam is the video quality. It's not super good. It's better than 1080, they said, but it's not quite 4K. It's something in the middle there. The plates, as far as reading plates on the videos, as you can see here, I'll put a clip up. When I'm stopped at a stoplight and the car is in front of me, I can pause the video, zoom in, and I can read a plate. It's not super clear, but I can still read it. Once you get driving and you're moving, you're gonna have a hard time reading these plates. So if you're looking for like a hit and run or something like that, you're not gonna be able to necessarily just roll back the footage and zoom in and see the plate. It's not high enough quality, I think, to do that. The good news is you can talk to the camera, so you can have audio. And this is an audio test, 1, 2, 3. Audio test, 1, 2, 3. And you can yell out a plate or say a plate if you need to. Now, mine did not come with the audio turned on, and there is no switch on the actual device to turn on the microphone. And in the app, it's a little confusing. There is no audio setting. The setting to turn the microphone on is under recording, and I'll put a screenshot of that there too. So if your audio is not working on this, it's actually in the app, but the category is just called recording. It doesn't say anything about audio recording. It just says recording. So if you want the audio on, great. If you don't, that's where you can switch it on and off. But again, it's good to call out plates or something like that if you needed to use it. So as far as recording goes, this is definitely going to be good enough if you're just looking to record what's happening in front of you. Catching accidents, catching stupid drivers, this is going to work for that. You can do the loops. This will just constantly loop. I have a 32 gigabyte memory card in mine, and it's, weeks, if not months before, it starts recording over older videos. Now, that's going to vary depending on how often you drive and what size memory cards you put in there. But you can have loop videos from 1 minute to 3 minutes, so you can pick 1, 2, or 3. I picked 3, so it's just longer videos that you have to download. And again, downloading a 3-minute video from the device to your phone probably takes about 45 seconds or so. So it just personal preference. Again, it's just going to loop one right after the other. It will have them dated, so you can see, you know, which date it is, and if you wanted to go back, you can. But I would assume if something happens, you're gonna probably be grabbing it right off your device right away. But that's how it's categorized in there, and you know, you can scroll through and you can preview all the videos before you download them, and then find the one you want and then download it to your phone in either 1-minute clips up to 3-minute clips. So I've had no problems with that. I haven't had any, you know, recording errors or anything like that. It does have an emergency video setting, and mine has gone off once. And you can change the sensitivity to that. And mine went off once when I went over a speed bump, I think a little too fast. And the only difference there is that it saves that video and it won't re-record over it. You have to just, you know, actually go into the app and delete that video. But for me, it's only done it once, and that was going over a speed bump. So that's an option if you want it. You can also do like 24/7 parking monitoring as well, but you have to buy like an extra cord, and then you have to hardwire it in, and I'm not doing that. So I can't speak to how that works, but it does have that option if you're looking for something that the camera would be running 24/7 even while your car's not. And speaking of that, mine turns on as soon as I turn the car on, and it turns off as soon as I turn the car off. I would assume that's going to be mostly the same with all cars, unless your car still will supply power to, you know, your 12-volt connection or your USB while your car's not on. But mine and a Jeep, it just turns it off right away. And inside the box, they do give you an adapter, so you can plug it directly into like your old school cigarette lighters, your 12 volts, and then it has a USB adapter on it, or you can plug it straight into the USB. I don't plug it straight into the USB because I use that for my CarPlay, but you do have both options, so hopefully you have one of those there in your car. That's gonna supply power to this thing. So overall, the video footage I think is just fine. It's certainly acceptable, especially coming in at like $39.99. It's about a third of the price of some of the, you know, more popular brands like Garmin and stuff like that. This is good enough for sure for just recording what's going on out there in front of you. You know, you can certainly get your feet wet with this and see if it's enough for you, and then, you know, down the road, if you're looking for something more, then you can do that. This is going to have, you know, very bare bones. It's going to show like the date and the time. You know, I've seen some of the other ones where it's showing like how fast you're going and things like that. This does not have that, so it's going to lose some of those premium, I guess, options of some of the other dash cams, of things like that. You know, the video quality is going to be a little lower, some of those other premium options, but it is bare bones and certainly does work. So I hope this video did help you out, guys. I hope a lot of the footage you're seeing is at least just giving you an idea of what you can expect with this dash cam, with this very, very budget friendly dash cam. Like I said, coming in I think at around $40 right now on Amazon. I believe it is the #1 seller on Amazon as well, over 10,000 reviews. So very, very budget conscious video dash cam compared to some of the higher options for sure. It certainly works. I have had no issues with it. Definitely a good buy if you're just looking to get into the dashboard game or dash camera game, and you just want to start and see if this is enough for you. It probably is going to be enough for you. I hope this video helped you out, guys. If it did, like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Dad Hut so you don't ever miss any of these videos, and I'll see you on the next one.